What are we up to today, love?
Tidying up.
Tidying up?
Yeah.
Not the dreaded bedroom?
Yes, the dreaded bedroom, yes.
My name is Katie Hanson and I'm 31-year-old and I live in this flat on my own.
Before she had the individual budget, she tried independent living on a scheme the other side of our town, but it didn't work for her.
No one were helping me in that, or they were helping me with the wrong things.
I went through one day and she was in such a state.
They weren't working with me, they were working at me.
She was left a lot of the time to her own devices.
It wasn't so nice. I was having panic attacks and all that. I was like slung a tape. I lost my temper really bad and that.
I brought her back home and she lived with me until a flat became available just 2 doors away from me. Her social worker came out and interviewed her and did like a typical day, what Kate was doing every day.
I need help with cooking, cleaning and going out, socially and shopping.
Everything was taken into consideration and that was taken back to the office and it was worked out. And then we had a letter to say how much Kate was entitled to. And I more or less know how much her budget is. They pay it into the bank every month.
It's like money what social services gives me and all that. So I can't really spend it on myself. So I spend it on the fax machine in there. Unlike support workers.
Right.
Morning.
Morning.
And they did like a rough plan of what times and everything.
It is flexible. The individual budget is flexible.
But when it came to it, you know, it's down to Kate when she wants the support. You know, it's her choice. And they worked it out 19 hours a week.
And what's on his lunch menu?
I'll have a look.
Today. I first met Kate and her mum doing some courses round at the local resource centre. I knew she'd moved into her own place and I was sort of talking to her and asking her if she'd managed to get a support worker.
She applied for the job.
We sort of work the hours out on a weekly basis. We will work out this week for next week and fit everything round. We have appointments and Kate does different classes. So we sort of work, and I have things, I have a family, and so we work things so that it works for both of us. We're both very flexible, and it does work really, really well. Kate actually employs me now herself. I think Pendrell's Trust oversee all the financial side of it and help with the paperwork and the wages, but Kate's actually my employer.
Look.
Oh my goodness.
Told you.
Shall we just shut door?
Yeah, we'll shut the door.
Shall we prepare tea first and then we'll do it later?
She does most of the cooking, because I'm a bit wary of the cooker.
Shall we make bed first and then we'll put everything on the bed?
I think she's lovely.
Will you sort clothes out? What's dirty we'll put in the wash basket, and then what's clean we'll hang up. Clean? Dirty?
Dirty.
What's she doing? Oh.
We manage the budget. She gets an allowance from Barnsley Council, and this is paid into a separate bank account that Kate's had to open. The support worker fills in the weekly timesheet, and then at the end of the month we have to fax through to Penderells the final timesheet, and then they send the wage slips through.
Me and my mum do the checkbooks. I write the cheque and all that. So such and such a person gets such and such amount and all that. That's what they do and I sign it.
Yeah.
Kate does a Learn Direct IT course.
And I'm doing level 1. Some of it's quite easy, but some of it's a bit hard. But I've got to learn it all and that. But some parts she'll let me miss because they're not important. But I'm not I don't want to go into computing as in teaching or anything. That's too hard. But you noticed how I was teaching that lady. I don't know if you noticed that. But I like teaching her how to use how to log on to the internet and that. I like living with my mum, but it's nice to have my own independence.
The future for Kate, I think it's quite promising. It's put my mind at rest a lot because I'm not getting any younger myself, and I think, like other parents, my concern is what will happen to Kate in the future, and I feel more confident now and happier in myself that she's got the support and that I can take a little bit of a step backward.
It's easier because I feel like someone's helping me, like, be myself and that, and not feel scared to be yourself. I'm a nice person. I like a bit of the gothic lifestyle. I'm like a perky goth. That means a happy goth.